everybody, and welcome to the final episode in our March Madness series on the BJ Show. As always, I'm your host of the International Agenda, Aidan Barry, and I will be taking you through the Final Four and the championship game, and I'll give you my preview and predictions for what will happen in those games, and let's get straight into it. Our Final Four games are set. So in the first game in the men's Final Four, it is the Florida Gators versus the Auburn Tigers. Auburn, the darlings of this tournament this year. They are the number one ranked in their division. Florida number one ranked in theirs. We will start by looking at Florida's road to the title. Well, to the Final Four and their bracket title. So we go to their Elite Eight. Florida getting over Texas Tech, number 3 ranked Texas Tech, a team who I believed and said that they were probably a little bit highly ranked as a 3. They played very well. I thought they were more of a 4 or a 5 rank, but they got into that Elite Eight and they put up quite a fight against Florida, but Florida too good in the end. And this is one of the things about this Florida team. They are the SEC champions. They are a very, very strong unit on the court, and they are a team who belong in that Final Four. As I said, they will be playing the Auburn Tigers, and they played Michigan State Spartans in their Elite Eight game. Michigan State, the number 2 rank in that bracket, in the South bracket. So Auburn getting over them and getting into the Final Four again. Another close game, and two teams now with Florida and Auburn who I think are going to have an excellent Final Four game. It's a tough one to pick. If I had to pick, I'm going to say this keeps going. I'm going to take Auburn and say that their run just keeps going. All respect to Florida, but Auburn, this is the team that everyone's got around this year, and I see no reason to jump off them at this point. So I'm going to put Auburn as my first team in the championship game. In the other half of the bracket, we have, coming out of the East region, number 1 ranked Duke Blue Devils. They destroyed Alabama, number 2 ranked Alabama, by 20 points, 85-65 in their Elite Eight game. And they are going to be a strong team. They will play the Houston Cougars, who also put up a strong win against Tennessee Volunteers in the Midwest region, winning 69-50. So in that second Final Four game, we have number 1 ranked Duke versus number 1 ranked Houston. This is only the second time in the history of the March Madness tournament for men that all 4 Final Four teams are the number 1 ranked from each region. The last time that it happened was in 2008. I think that Duke has this though. I think that with the players that they've got and Cooper Flagg running the show at Duke, they will go over Houston. Houston, a very good unit and a team who I've liked for a long time, the way they've built this program recently. But Duke just have that number 1 recruit and the number 1 player in the NBA draft upcoming, who is far and away better than anybody else in the class. So I say that Cooper Flagg gets Duke over the line in that one. So in our championship game, I am going to take Auburn versus Duke as my championship game prediction. And as much as I love Auburn, as much as everybody loves Auburn this year, it will be Duke, in my opinion, who are the team winning 2025's NACA College Tourney, the NCAA Championship in the tourney. March Madness would not be complete without an upset though, but I just don't see it happening. So Duke, the team to beat, goes in and wins in their bracket. They go into that championship game. They beat Auburn. I'm going to say it's a close game though. I think it's going to end up probably something in the region of 77-72, with Duke just going over in the last couple of minutes. So as I said, just a quick episode, but my final prediction for the tournament is Duke taking the tournament and winning against Auburn in the championship game. We will see what happens during this last weekend of tournament action. And as always, I've been your host, Aidan Barry. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.